Have you ever wondered why some individuals seem to have an uncanny ability to sway others to their will? What drives them to manipulate, and what effects does this have on their victims? Welcome to the world of manipulation, a shadowy realm where influence and control take center stage. Manipulation is a form of subterfuge, a devious strategy cleverly designed to distort another's perception of reality. It's a chess game of the mind, where the manipulator employs techniques such as seduction, suggestion, and persuasion to steer the unsuspecting towards their personal goals. But what fuels this manipulative prowess? Some psychologists point to certain personality disorders and traits. Narcissism, antisocial behavior, borderline personality disorder, and Machiavellianism are often associated with manipulative tendencies. These individuals may use flattery, gaslighting, emotional blackmail, or even feign distress to gain affection or avoid abandonment. Now that we've set the stage, let's delve into how manipulation manifests in real life. Consider this. Alice, a generous and trusting individual, has a friend, Bella, who constantly takes advantage of her kindness. Bella uses flattery and feigns distress to get Alice to do her bidding. In the fascinating world of psychology, we tend to discuss manipulation as a shadowy art wielded by the unscrupulous, but in reality it's often practiced by people we least suspect, like Bella, Alice's so-called friend. Bella has mastered the art of manipulation, using flattery as her primary tool. She showers Alice with compliments, making Alice feel special and cherished, only to ask for favors in return. But Bella's manipulative tactics don't stop there. She's also an expert at feigning distress. Whenever she needs something from Alice, she plays the victim, knowing Alice's compassionate nature won't let her stand by. Bella's distress, real or imagined, becomes Alice's burden to bear. Another weapon in Bella's arsenal is emotional blackmail. She subtly threatens to withdraw her friendship or disapproval if Alice doesn't comply with her wishes. This strategy is particularly effective because it plays on Alice's fear of abandonment and rejection. These manipulative tactics, flattery, feigned distress, and emotional blackmail, can be extremely damaging. They distort Alice's perception of reality, making her believe Bella's needs are always more urgent, more important. Over time, Alice's self-esteem may dwindle, her trust in others could wane, and her sense of self might be eroded. Alice, like many victims of manipulation, may not even realize what's happening, but what happens when the manipulation escalates? As Bella's demands grow, Alice starts to feel drained, her self-esteem plummeting. She begins to question her own perceptions and worth, a classic sign of gaslighting. This is where we dive into the escalation of Bella's manipulative behaviors and the profound negative impact it has on Alice. It's like a slow poison that seeps into Alice's psyche, twisting her perception of reality and chipping away at her self-esteem. Bella's manipulation tactics are becoming more insidious and more demanding. Alice, once a vibrant and confident individual, now finds herself constantly second-guessing her thoughts and actions. She's trapped in a cycle of self-doubt, perpetuated by Bella's constant undermining and criticisms. What's worse, Alice starts to believe that she is the problem, that she's not good enough or smart enough. This is a prime example of gaslighting, an insidious form of manipulation where the manipulator causes the victim to question their own sanity or perceptions of reality. But manipulation doesn't just distort your perception of reality. It can also lead to serious mental health issues, such as anxiety, depression, and even post-traumatic stress disorder. The emotional turmoil that Alice is going through is palpable. Her self-esteem is at an all-time low, and she's spiraling into a state of constant worry and sadness. While Alice's story is just one example, manipulation is a pervasive issue that affects many individuals across various contexts. Manipulation, as we've seen, is a powerful tool used by individuals to control and influence others for their own gain. It's a crafty and covert method, carefully woven to distort one's perception of reality. This subterfuge often stems from certain personality disorders like narcissistic, antisocial, and borderline personality disorders. These individuals may employ tactics such as gaslighting, emotional blackmail, or love bombing to serve their own needs. Manipulation is also closely tied with higher levels of dark empathy and emotional intelligence, and is a key component of the personality trait known as Machiavellianism. This form of social influence, while deceptively intelligent, is ultimately a dishonest practice that can leave lasting effects on its victims. But let's not forget the silver lining. By understanding the nature of manipulation and its effects, we equip ourselves with the knowledge to resist such methods. Understanding manipulation is the first step towards empowering ourselves and others to resist such tactics and cultivate healthier, more respectful relationships.